Hey everyone, my name is... And welcome back to Amnesia. And today we're gonna... I don't remember. So, there's gas. There's gas and brain. There's a guy, and I stabbed his brain. I'm a genius. Hollow point needle, copper tube, bang. Put them together, syringed into his brain, put his brain into my arm, and now we're good. You know, the line of reasoning makes sense. This doesn't seem good. Am I gonna fight Nurgle down here? Is Burble Spew Hail Scourge gonna come and shout limericks at me? What comes around goes around! You're the man. There's the new man. You're new. You have an arm. You're a robot. I should not look at you. Looking at you is bad for my mental health. I remember that. I would love it if every time I turned around it wouldn't go all, because I want to know where he is. Maybe I should be walking around with a bit more fear, but he went that way. I'm good. I'm coolin'. Doing perfectly fine. I feel happy and fine, haha! Loving in the moonlight, loving in the sunlight, having a wonderful time. I do move stealthier when I am crouched. Okay. Don't squeak at me. You know those swimming rats. The rats that have evolved to breathe underwater. Okay. We're fine. That's good. Oh, I thought that was a... Oh, boy. Are you... Oh, boy. That didn't even fully fill me up. Oh, God. Those things suck. Cog. Big cog. Journal note. Why did I journal? Was it a memento? 2 levers control a noisy machine. Good. Yeah, I know that. Am I making them... Oh, no. What is that? Is this a rabbit? Is that a pile of rabbits? So what I think is happening is I'm making it quieter. And this is the quietest that it gets. Which I think is what I want. I don't know for sure, but that sounds good. Maybe it doesn't sound so good. Are you coming this way, buddy? Buddy, what are you doing? You're coming this way. I don't want you to. I would really rather you didn't. You know, I would super rather you didn't come in here, bro. Broski, broheisen. You come into, you're like, oh, it's not noisy enough. I need it. Is that your white noise for when you go to sleep? You're just so used to it, you can't sleep without it now? Yeah, bro, I'm real sorry I turned it off. I'm actually not that sorry. That's mostly a lie. Okay, he's gone. It's cool. He's fine. He was coming up the stairs, right? It looked like he was. It's fine. Everything's fine. Where came from over there, but that's a dead end. You're just chilling. Are you the Terminator? Can you go through bars? Turn into metal? Liquid metal? Coolest kind of metal. Liquid metal. Is the noise different? Was the loud noise machine actually affecting over here? I didn't think it was. But also I wasn't paying attention to the noise of this area. What was that? What was the pop? What are you popping about? What are you, the Pop Patrol? My brain! The knowledge.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me
Did it slow that down? I think it might have slowed the water. I think it might have slowed that down. And if true, I didn't slow it down enough. Maybe over here, I can slow it down more. Maybe there will be more levers that do the same thing, and I can do it again. Also, have I missed other loot in these tubes that don't go anywhere? Is that the fabric of reality bending, and do I see unto the end? Unto the blank space that fills all areas that you're not currently looking at? Object permanence is useless. You can only see what is directly in front of you. Everything else doesn't exist. You are the main character. Why do I have a pipe? Because now the thing is slow enough, I can jam the pipe in the turny thing, and then I can go through the turny thing. That sounds like logic. Right. I think that makes sense. I do declare. My logic is sound, so says I. Should I be walking? Why are there so many rat piles? I don't know. I'll be walking. We'll speed this up. That nerd won't come around here until after I've shoved this pipe in here. Ha ha. Is he angry? Is he coming? Is he angry? That was good timing on my part, also. You coming, you angry? Is he gonna come sliding out of that tube? That'd be hilarious. And also, I'd probably die. These guys, they're fast. I do not have time to turn around and gaze upon their models. Which I like to do. I like to see who's chasing me. Okay. Oh, another. Ooh, it's gooey. Ooh, it's one of these guys.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Okay. Is this the shadow? Are you a shadow? You part of the shadow, like the amalgam that is the shadow? I don't know, you're my friend now. Never mind, you're heavy. I hate you. Well, this isn't very useful, is it? It's a dead end. Are you gonna go boom? Do I have anything to... You want a wooden crank, my bro? You want a hammer and chipper? Why do I have you? Why do you exist? Yo, meat, want this guy? Does something over here want this guy? Does something big and scary want some food? You want some food? I shall turn around and hope that something has changed out here. That seems to be the only thing I can do right now. So press J. A barred gate was torn down by that creature. That is what I had assumed happened. You crossing? You coming? You coming? What's with the... We don't need the orchestra to... Oh, he coming. Oh, he coming. Oh, he coming. Hang on. No. 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 Necromancy? Not even once. Is he coming? Turn around, good sir. Turn around, please. I would appreciate it if you would not. I don't hear him. He leaving? Music's not fading. We tight. He going. No one in there. Dumb. You suck. One of these days, one of these creatures is going to be smart, and it's going to be like, oh, I left, and then it's going to hide. And then it's going to scare me. And I'm going to piss myself. I'm going to shit in its mouth. I'm going to make sure this shit gets in its mouth. I bet I can walk. I'm fine. They're playing spooky games with me. They're trying to be spooky. They're trying to spook me. I'm not spooked. I'm spooked. Maybe I will crouch. Maybe I will crouch. Because if I'm ringing this guy's Rosie. Ooh. Yoink. I can throw a rock at him. That'll probably just make him angry. So, you know. But we'll keep it in mind. You gonna move? You going somewhere? Do I need to throw a rock? Shall I go grab a rock and throw it in the opposite direction? Shall I take a rock? Well, which strategy should I employ? You moving over there? I'm gonna take another rock. My other strategy is throw a rock at his head and make him unconscious. Is that a good strategy? Will it just anger him? We'll see. He gone. Perhaps he went to explore that other rock that I threw. I do hear him over there. He is right there. Okay. I'm going to keep this rock. And I'm going to keep my strategy of throwing it at his head. I think that will be good for me to throw it at his head. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna dip, bro, if you don't mind. Close that behind me because I'm smart. Because I'm smart. Because I'm so smart. I'm such a genius, actually. I'm really smart if you think about it. I'm so smart. Didn't close the first door. I'm not that smart. I'm not that quick, you know. He's fast, that guy. That one, he's fast. Is somebody gonna yank me out of here? Somebody gonna grab my head like Nemesis in Resident Evil 3? And Jill's getting out of the thing and then he's going, whoop, you know? Love the schminkter, you know. That's gotta be my favorite loading screen. Good. Where am I? That blood. Or has someone been eating jam? Are you eating jam? What is that? Unimportant. Some sort of lever system. I'm actually gonna keep these closed. I should, just so I know which ways I've been and have not been. I am going to, probably foolishly, go the direction that is already open. There's nothing here. It is a dead end. But there is a tinderbox. Okay. Well, that was good. That was grand. I shall next go this direction. Anybody peeking? Anybody been creeping here? Anybody? Hello, I should turn on this light. Look at the light. How's my sanity? Crystal clear! I've just escaped from a beast. I am feeling fine and confident, and this is a very big staircase. But I'm fine and I'm confident and everything is good. Can I have my light? Okay, I should have light this as well. Just yoink. What was that noise? Was that fire or something crumbling or something in between? I don't know. Okay, this is good. Look at the light. Look at the light. The light is good. The fire is fine. I'm crystal clear. My brain.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Hang on. Hang on, guys. It's alright, I have a weapon. I have a weapon. Is that the first time we've heard Agrippa speak? Hey, oh! Okay. I want to check this. It won't budge. Hammer? No. Probably need a crowbar or something of the like. Do I need this shovel? You know, why can't I move? It's fine, you know, the invisible box that just is only sometimes there. That's a man. That's a guy. That's a dude. You okay, guy? This guy's at least, he's got a loincloth, you know, it's not pants, but it's, it's fine. Hi. You're alive! Hey! Should I kill you? You want me to pull the switch?
Next to me.
Okay. Is that a switch? I didn't really pull it.
You have my gratitude.
You're not speaking from where you are.
Disagree.
Ah!
Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an awl. Yes.
Doing my job. Shovel in the
Not
head.
very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but yes, I know. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my oath, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth...
Are you Agrippa?
Seek out the pieces of the broken oath and bend away.
You ain't
I
doing too
believe
good.
he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand.
This is a long
There should be
conversation.
6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
What are there 6 of? What are there 6 of? What are there 6 of? It's shattered pieces of the orb. Okay. It's scattered into the torture rooms. So, what if I pull it the other way? I cannot. You told me...
I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Hahn, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help them. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk.
Okay. So, Agrippa the Dying Man seeks a note written by a man named... So, are you Agrippa? You're... unclear. But that guy, he said help me, the thing to the right, and the thing to the right is spewing nonsense at me. Is it his thoughts? Is it like some sort of... This is probably just the torture rooms being used. I doubt I'm in any danger. It's the guys in the torture room that are in danger. And it was probably in the past. Probably in the past. It's probably fine. I'm probably fine. It's gonna like that. Anyway, you guys got any shards in here? This doesn't look like a very shard-holding room. Well, I'll explore all of this first floor first. Then I'll go up to the second floor, and I'll see about that other floor. You got any shard in you? Okay. Probably overusing my lantern right now, but whatever. Okay, second floor. Second floor. Don't know what the gas was about. Good. I have meat. I don't know if I should want meat, but I've got meat.
I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Your box was upside down. Cool. Who was that? Was that Agrippa? Was that me? Is there a ghost in that room that I just set free, and now it's not going to kill me because it's thankful? Casper the friendly ghost now on my side, right? Definitely. Into the chancel. Good things happen in the chancel. What is a chancel? I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Okay. Alright. That didn't sound good. Oh. Well, that looks cool. Ah, that is a guy. Did I see a guy? Yep, there's a guy. There's a guy. There was, in fact, a guy. That wasn't just some scary noise. That's a guy. Am I going to fight you? Now is not the time for memories.
It's like Orpheus
What's the thing?
descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
I want that pink. I want that pink. That pink is gone. Okay, he turned around. Probably, there's pink in there. Whoa. Is this Dead Space? This feels very Dead Space to me. What is this? Vessel is a smooth hemisphere. Okay, so I need the orb. And then I can probably go through there. Okay, alright. Didn't think I'd touch it. Thought I'd have a note about it. Okay, whatever. Mystic barrier blocks the channel. Pestle channel is a friend. There's a heavy door blocking the path. Oh, the two doors on the side. Okay. Cool. Where is the creature? Where is that guy? Where's that funny fellow? Where did he run off to? Is this like a Mayan place? Some sort of someone or other. Well, I've got I last saw the guy going in that direction, but I also saw him there. And now there's ghosts on both sides. There's ghosts on both sides. I'm going this way. This is the way that the guy might be. But also, he might not be. If you think about it. Hey, some armor. Can I don that? Can I put on the... Well, this is armor for a man that's much taller than I. Yeah, I'm reading it. I was ready for that. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners... Paucity? I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? I almost knocked over my drink. It's like Mother Miranda. Yeah, I'm immortal. I'm doing all this just so I can see my love again. This one might be a wife. Mother Miranda was a child. Looking for a child. She wasn't a child. She was, in fact, ancient. Very old. Oh, good. This looks like a place of torture might occur. Have you a shard of some sort? I believe I seek a shard of some... You want some meat? No. You want a wooden crank? No. Why am I in here? I don't know. Okay. Cool. On we go. Yum da dum da dum, la di da di da. What a beautiful day. You want some meat? No. Da 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 da. Going the other way. Okay. Hopefully there's no creatures in the way. We're fine. We're coolin'. Will I ever be able to open any of those really big doors? Because those really big doors look kind of cool, and I kind of want to go up them. But they're really big. Who's making tea?
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Danny boy, you ain't sounding quite like yourself. Them sounds like Alexander words. That was seriously a thing that I need to pick up. I guess it stood out a little bit. Enough for me to click it, but seriously, that thing did not stand out. Yeah, them words don't sound like great words. Just gonna try mixing everything with everything. Okay. You want some tar on you? Yeah, that didn't seem like it would help. Okay, so I have a bucket of tar, and I have some meat, and they cannot combine. Yes, I'm just reconfirming. Okay. Alright. There are other places that I can spore in another place, and it'll be good.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this.
No, you started
You
this.
sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you?
My eyeballs! Bugs on my eyeballs! They're in my skin! They're in my skin! Alright. It's fine. It's starting to affect my eyes more, the insanity. Before I was like seeing runes or something for just a frame. And now there's bugs in my eyes. But my sanity's doing pretty good.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself.
Bugs are gone.
Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Okay. Sounds good. How you doing, my man? I didn't know.
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
You're talking mighty cheerily for the state. Okay.
Impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Is this like a previous conversation that I've had? Are you just crying now? You out of crying? Hello! Pretty much you just like, hello, my name is Cornelius. How are you? I can't stand being alive. Which is fair. You're in a bad way. Oh yeah, I need to go back up the stairs. God, there's two other ways for me to go. That is a big ass spider. Those are big ass spiders. This is many big ass spiders. There are spiders, and they are big. Ass. Their ass is big, and they are big. Why are there so... I'm gonna throw a rock at that one. I can't. They won't let me. Oh, I can throw a board at it. Where'd it go? Was that a thing of my insanity? My insanity just putting bugs places, and now I'm less insane. Alright, that's fine. Spiders all over the place. It's cool, it's neat. Why are you open? I left you open. Why did you close a little bit? Outrageous. Alright, this way! Is this the way to the other torture chambers? Hello. I don't mind if I do. This really just does not fill up my things very much. Outrageous.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Well, I'm sure he ended up fine in the end. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Well, what? You cooling down there? Yeah, you having fun? Is that Agrippa? Doing good, Agrippa? Okay, well, I'm off. Maybe I'll figure out what to do in this room. Okay. Alright, that's inconvenient. That's inconvenient, because, you see now, I don't know what to do. I got a bucket of tar. I got meat. I got a bucket of tar and I got meat. Maybe I should give the meat to Agrippa. Was that me? Did I say that? That was rude of me. That doesn't sound like the me I know. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back to that. Now I know that there's machinery there, and I know that it doesn't work, and I know that I need to fix it, and I don't know how to fix it, but I'll try to fix it. From down here, I guess. That seems to be the thing that the pipes, he was talking about the pipes that connects everybody, and then they hear each other's screams, you know? So I'm assuming that's what that is, and I just need to learn how to fix it somehow. The tar doesn't do anything, and I need a crowbar so I can go in there. The shovel's back. That's odd, but probably fine.
Ah, you get it.
Yes.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
You want some meat? Agrippa doesn't need that. You need some tar? Can I use that? Want this? Okay.
By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Hahn. You never heard of Johann Hahn? My God.
Hang on.
His brother is the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Is that all? Okay, I'm off. Don't tell me more. I'm got other things to do. Ugh. So look around these rooms. There's probably something, he says. There doesn't appear to be much of anything. I checked all of these rooms once. Are they going to put something that wasn't there before? And it's just like, well, you're an insane guy. You don't need to worry about it. Also, these doors have closed again. But I don't know if that's actually telling much of anything. Okay. Just double checking the rooms. You know, they all closed. I'm suspicious. I'm being safe, being secure. Okay, maybe somewhere. I don't know if I have all the ingredients. I'm thinking maybe I can put this tar somewhere. And there's that thing. I feel like I need a stick. I need something to jam up into the gears that we're turning there, or I need another gear because I don't think all of the gears were gearing. Maybe I just need to get another gear. Oh wait, no, that's not the door. Okay, I thought that was the door, and I thought that it caved in. I was like, oh, but that's an important way that I need to go to. But it's fine. Okay, I have a tar. I'll go back to the left where, because I went to the left and then I went to the right, and I got the tar on the right. The tar on the right. So maybe the left there will be something that I need to use the tar on that I just didn't think to use tar on. And there's that door. There's that door that was locked and in good condition, it said. Is there a creature? Is someone stalking about the place? I think we're fine. This does seem to be like, it wanted me to backtrack, because Agrippa actually helped me. I finally have someone to speak to me and give me advice. This is where I got the tar. Wait, no. I mixed up my directions of where I went in what order. Yes, I did, because I went in the back. Okay. Can I take one of you? I kind of need a cog, maybe. Or at least something that I can stick in a cog. Okay, well, you know, really I feel like I could take any of these things and just shove it in there and it'd be fine. But I also don't know if shoving it in there is what my goal is. I can't open that. Like, right? I mean, none of these things seem like they would be able to open that. A wooden crank. What could I use a wooden crank on? I tried to use wooden crank on the thing. I didn't use my hammer and chipper on the gears. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Lum-de-dum-de-dum. Weird that the door isn't the full size of the thing, but that's what. Oh, it's a little bit open. Oh, it's fine. You want some meat? You want some tar? It wanted the tar. I'm using the tar. I'm gonna get the orbs. I'm gonna get the pieces of the orbs, and then I'm gonna put them there, and then they're gonna stick together, because there was the note where it's like, oh, I put the orbs together with tar, and then it seemed like it didn't even need the tar. You need the tar at first to, like, you know, make sure they stick together, but then you don't need no more tar. Okay, so that's good. Now I just need to figure out where the shards are, which might be easier said than done. Have I even used this wooden crank that I have? What's this room? Does this mean anything? I have meat. And there's this room. Is this where we did the blood sacrifice? Is this where we killed the man? Ooh, jar? Take some jar? No. Okay, what's up there? Nothing. What are my mementos? 2 levers at the top floor are not working. It's probably some problem with the machinery is probably the thing with the gears. Basic facility has those depression that could fit the orb. Yes, heavy door blocking the path. 6 and out. Orb is there. Okay. Where are the torture rooms then? Because I feel like the torture rooms are those rooms. There's 8. The 8 rooms, the 2 bottom floor, 2 top floor, 4. 4 bottom floor, top, 2 on each side is what I meant. I also want to get into that other room, but I don't know how to get into that other room, and it seems to be in perfect condition, and maybe I can get some sort of acid, put it in my jar, and, you know, melt the door a little bit, and then get in, because I've done that before. It worked last time, why wouldn't it work this time, you know? I don't know. I do not know. I ask if you know, when I myself do not know. Okay. Agrippa. I need help, Agrippa. Yes.
My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
Nah. You are very cheery for your state.
Vantage had not been plundered. Do you know Mythos?
I
I
don't.
suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples.
Oh my god, that was it? Okay, well, I found that actually pretty quickly.
Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. Some orbs.
Okay, bye-bye. I fixed the thing. Now I gotta go back up the stairs, which goddamn it takes a while. Can I get a crowbar? I would just love a crowbar. That would be my favorite thing. No more spiders everywhere. So that's good. Should I light one of these? I don't need to light one of these. I gotta take. Why is it stairs? Daniel and stairs do not mix too well. Okay, these doors close. What is wrong with this door? Why does it keep... You will not stay. Stay, door, I tell you, stay. Okay, alright. Let's see if this does something. Quabang. And quabah. Yeah. Is that it? Did the heavy doors open, maybe? And then the heavy doors lead to the chambers of torture. Okay, I've clicked that barrel twice and it gave me stuff twice. That's cool, that's nice. Does it regenerate? Do those things regenerate oil somehow? That'd be cool. I do not know for sure, but I do know. It's the end of this episode. Crazy. Next time we'll go into the torture chambers. I'm thinking. I'm feeling. I'm imagining those open the two heavy doors that I could not open by myself. And then the torture chambers will be in there. And then I'll get the orbs. And then we'll go in the staticky room that looks like, you know, Darth Sidious with like unlimited power into there. And, you know, it's going to be a good time. It's going to work out fine. It's going to be perfect. Peachy keen. Nothing bad's going to happen. We're going to take my friend Agrippa. We're going to shove some carbs in him. And he'll be walking out of here just fine. It's going to be good. Bye.